Why is it so important to be unapologetically you if you want to manifest all of the things that you desire in your life? This is such a fundamental element of being able to manifest, but I think it's so overlooked. But in order to call in the desires, the things that you want to experience in your life, you have to fully embrace who you are as a person. You have to fully love and fully accept you as a whole being. What happens when we don't operate from being our true self, our full, authentic version of who we are, is we align with the things that we don't want to experience. We align with a version of ourselves that is inauthentic to who we are. Call it a conditioned alignment, or it's societal's ideas, it's childhood ideas, all of these things which are not fully and truly who we want to be, then end up being the person, the persona that attracts experiences into our reality. And then we get very frustrated because we are experiencing things in our life that we don't want to experience. And when we're in a vibration of frustration, this is when we are in a lower vibration. This is when we are further away from being able to attract in and manifest the experiences and the desires into our reality that we really want. We have to fully love who we are now in this moment if we want to do anything to change it. There's nothing wrong with wanting to change something about ourselves. It might be your appearance, it could be the way that you behave, the way that you operate in certain conditions. It might be your diet. You might want to lose weight. There is nothing wrong in wanting to have those desires. But why those desires are so often blocked is because we are trying to call those desires in from a place of not loving who we are now. And so what happens is when we sit in a place where we don't love and we don't fully accept who we are right now, before the change has happened, we block any change from being able to happen because we have this idea that, well, I will love me when I get to this place, when I look like this, when I behave like this, when I've achieved this. But this is a false fallacy, because what we have to actually do is step into a place of loving who we are now and fully accepting where we are on our journey before we can begin to change anything. If you don't believe that you are worthy of your desires, then the universe is not going to bring those to you. You will only attract what you feel worthy of. If you don't feel worthy of love from another, if you don't feel worthy of abundance, of amazing experiences, of having an easy, carefree career, whatever it is that you want to experience, if you don't feel worthy of that experience, then you're not going to attract it. You can hear it like this in your own head. I want to experience lots and lots of abundance. I want lots of money coming in, but I don't really think I should have that money because can you see the difference? That not believing in what it is that you want and being able to have that is an instant blockage to manifestation. So you have to feel worthy of having those things. And worthiness, a feeling of worthiness, comes from love and acceptance. When we can truly love and fully accept all of us, our whole being, we instantly have power. No one else has any power over us at that point, because at this point we are so happy to lay claim to our weirdness, our failures, our mistakes. We own it all. We know that all of it is a part of who we are, and we embrace every aspect of it, not just the shiny bits that we want to show off to people, but the bits that are part of our vulnerability, part of our journey, part of us learning about who we are. We own every aspect of it, and that is what gives you full power. No one can then ever shake you from that place, because you are happy to stand sovereignly in your own being. You know that you love yourself, warts and all, and no one can shake that. So I call you to start leaning into what it means to be unapologetically you. What do you love about yourself? What do you love about your journey, about your growth that you've had? What do you love about your mistakes and your failures? These are the things that give you insight into knowing more about yourself. If we don't love our mistakes and our failures, we are missing such a vital part of knowing who we are. Because as soon as we know something that we don't like, we instantly know what it is that we do like, and that informs us even more about who we are as our authentic beings. So begin to embrace every aspect of yourself. Love yourself fully and truly, and start to see the difference it plays in calling in those desires into your life.